Okay, so this is in response to changing people with love, or that topic. So it's not necessarily that I was thinking change people with love, but more of spread love and use it to have a positive influence on people, which makes more sense than changing them now that I think about it. It's that with love, I'm wondering if you can influence people to do the same. And I guess what you said about showing by example makes total sense. Because where I am right now, we had this talk before, there's less optimism than I would like, even in myself. So I suppose I just must spread the love. And I'm also curious about why we change. Like, to better ourselves? Is that why we change? Or is it by coincidence to just adapt to our surroundings? To adapt to everything around us, to our life? Is it like, does change, is it influenced by who we are? Like, do we choose to change? Or does the world change us and make us who we are? And if we make an effort, hold on, I wrote notes for myself. So going off of your point that nobody really knows anything, we can't really prove any truths about humanity because we have, only our perspective to show us, which I thought was really interesting and really true, or ironic. But what I'm thinking is, if we don't really know what truth is and we accept that about ourselves and other people, what is it in us that so much needs to be heard? Like, if we can't throw our truths on others, and I agree, it's wrong to throw truths that we think are true for ourselves onto others. Just not nice. Why do we feel so much a need to tell people our truths? I think it's very interesting because if we I lost my train of thought. Found it. Nope. Okay, whatever. That's what I was trying to say. Also, our truths are based on how we see the world, and who we are is so linked to how we see the world, and how we perceive it, and how we want others to perceive it. Like, personal experience, when I'm happy, I want everybody to see the world the same way that I do. And when I'm not happy, I don't want anybody to see the world the same way that I do. And so it's like, it's weird how we want to change people sometimes. Like, even if we know it's wrong, and even if we admit that it's wrong, that, we shouldn't change people, it's not okay, everybody has their opinion, has their identity, we still sometimes, arrogantly, potentially, feel that our way of seeing the world is the only way to see the world. And I guess that makes sense because that's just our perspective. And it's bad and it's weird. Like, how do we detach ourselves from our perspective and see and be able to see other people's point of views, which is really important, without detaching ourselves from who we are? I don't know what all this means or proves. I'm just speculating because I think it's really interesting why we change and why we believe what we believe. And I suppose, yes, love is a good way to go about living our lives, with love, regardless of if it'll change people, if it'll change ourselves, because it's just a good way to live. I can't explain why. And that's the end of this video.